you saw the headlines that like Tyrone couldn't film this scene because like it would violate his parole, I believe. And then, now it looks like you were, stood up in the scene. Like, talk to me about all of that.
That's the thing. I mean, I can't go too much into it, because it's not shown yet, but there is no way that I would ride with somebody or wait for somebody or, just be this patient or because I don't. Look at me. Like, I really don't have to wait for somebody in prison for X amount of no years. You know what I'm saying? So for him or people to insinuate that I try to set him up, like, how do I benefit from that? What do I get out of that? That's not even me. That's not my character. That's nothing that I would ever, even my worst enemy, I don't wish negative or bad things upon them. So that was really hurtful for me. But yeah, you'll see that scene coming up. I'm excited for you guys to really see me in, relationship. And they have not shown a lot thus far. Like, we've had lots of conversations up to this point, but they really haven't shown a lot. So I'm not really how they're doing editing, but hopefully, they'll show a little more, coming up. But it was a lot that they've cut out. Like, we were literally on the phone on FaceTime every time I taped.
Wow.
But you don't see that. Yeah.
And this will air after that scene anyway. So, but you guys, right, there was just a lot of like the phone calls and all of this back and forth, like while you were filming that we just, it looks like it got cut.
Yeah, just got cut. And, the part about the probation, that's something that he and I never talked about. I was under the impression that he was good as long as he was in the house by 9 p.m. And that's what he always told me. So even when I'm, going to Philly, visiting, I mean, we're at all these restaurants. We're going to restaurants. We're going to bars. We're hanging out. He never told me there was an issue with anything. So that's what was a little shocking to me.
And then what happens from there? Because, it's implied that you guys just are not together anymore, that this has caused a major rift.
Really? Well, you're just going to have to tune in.
We're going to have to keep watching. Do you ever get
roller coaster? You'll see the roller coaster, the ups, the downs of, just relationships. It's normal. Everybody, it's not a smooth road for most people.
It's not.
Yeah.
What is it about Tyrone? Because like, right, everyone has an opinion, everyone says this and that and the other thing. Like, what is it? Why has he been the one for you?
You know what? When Tyrone first reached out after he had, been incarcerated for many years, it was more me. Hold on, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It was more me being open to being supportive of a friend. So I had not talked to him in years, and he reached out on my birthday one year. It was 2016. He reached out on my birthday, and he explained his situation. And it was me, somebody in my past that I knew from the past, just being there for that person, being an ear to listen or, just to have conversations with him, while he's locked up. I never set out to, fall in love or to be with someone in prison. Absolutely not. But we grew an emotional connection just out of, the conversations that we would have for months and months and months, and that's how that transpired. It wasn't like, oh, hit me up, Tyrone, we get back together. No, it was none of that. It was just me, just really being supportive, which I would want somebody to be supportive of me if I was in a, down or in a situation.
And it almost makes sense because it's like just months and months of just talking. But if you really think about it, more people could probably benefit from that. Like, it is like an old fashioned way to just really get to know someone, right?
To be honest with you, that has been me in all of my relationships, whether if they were in Timbuktu or here, that is me. I need to get to know you here or feel like I'm getting to know you here. And it's not always a physical initial, it's not a physical for me. Initially.
Really? It's all about here. So like
all about, yeah.
The person could look a certain way or whatever.
I know. I typically go by a strong emotional, mental connection. I also go by how you treat me. And Yeah, that's pretty much. But I'm changing, honey.
Oh, really? How?
I need hot and sexy. I need passion. I need chemistry. I need all of that.
I like a little hot and sexy. I'm not going to argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
What is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn. Very loyal. Very, very loyal.
I'm a Gemini. Geminis are very loyal too. Geminis and Capricorns are very loyal.
Yeah.
Listen, hot and sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Hot and sexy is there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Nope.
What did anyone shock you this season? You know, I mean, like you've known, like, you know, Marlo from before, you know, Kenya from before, Kandi, like, was there anything that kind of like any one particular person act more out of character than what you expected?
More out of character. That would be Kenya. That would be Kenya again. Kenya, fun Kenya. Kenya, she just let it, she's not exuding the negative energy. It's really positive. It's like good vibes around her. And let me tell you that she's been consistent on camera as well as off camera. And that means a lot.
That means a lot. So listen, this is the new friendship that like people have wanted for years. What about, you know, like Kenya? I mean, it's out there. I mean, I've spoken to them. Like, it's not like I'm saying anything out of school. Like, you know, Kenya and Cynthia Bailey, like they've been closer, you know, girls trip kind of changed some things for them. Like, how do you feel about that? I mean, they seem to be a little off course at the moment.
You know, I didn't watch Girls Trip, but I did hear about it. I love both of them. And hopefully they can, you know, get back on the same and get back on the right track with their friendship.
Are you going to be watching Girls Trip 2? We have Eva is in it, Phaedra.
Probably not. When I tell you, there's not enough hours in the day, and it's so much to watch. And everybody's like, watch this, watch this, watch. I can barely watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I love it.
Are people shocked when they find out, like, you know, you actually, when you're not on Housewives, you're living your life? Like, are they shocked that you don't sit there and watch? I mean, I could understand that, but I'm sure, like, aren't some people shocked by that?
I've really not come across people who are shocked by it, but they may be a little like, oh, you don't watch it? Nope, I do not watch it. Why? She's gone. She's not there. There's no need to watch.
Listen, what about, did you feel pressure in coming back? You know, because there was a lot of this. I mean, Cynthia's gone, but there was a lot of this chatter like online of like, you know, Porsha's not going to be there. Porsha's not going to be there. Like, how is this season going to shape up? Like, Porsha was such a major, like, did you feel pressure kind of coming back? I mean, you are an OG and, you know, you are Shereé, so you're not walking in anyone's shadows, but just for the show in general of like, you know, season 14, there's cast changes. Do you feel that pressure coming back?
I did not feel that pressure because, to be honest with you, we were in talks way before those announcements ever came up. So I didn't even know any of that. But we were definitely, this is somebody at my gate, definitely in talks before any of that came about.
Right. Like you were, it was already started. Like that has nothing to do with you being back.
No.
You've recently said that you